Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and today I'm going to do a video on a dare, and we're going to be doing Izzet Zombies. So somebody in the comment section last week, when I was going through my testing of zombie phases, said, ooh, it would be really cool if you did Izzet Zombies. So the interesting part with that one, of course, is without the black zombies, you lose all of the abilities of Deathbear, and it takes on a completely different feel. It's been a fun deck to play with. Admittedly, I don't think that it's the strongest zombie deck, but it does get a chance to play with some of the black and red spells inside, and it does give me the opportunity to use the Dreadhorde Arcanist. So let's go ahead and take a real quick at the list that I came up with. Mostly we're trying to abuse Dreadhorde Arcanist, so we should probably start with him first. He is a 1/3 for 2 mana, 1 red and 1 colorless. He has Trample, and whenever he attacks, you may cast a target instant or sorcerer spell with a converted mana cost equal to or less than his power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that would be if you would put that into your graveyard this turn, exile instead. So ideally, I'm loading up on a whole bunch of spells that I can try to either A, bump up his power to get bigger spells, or B, run a bunch of spells to make sure that I can go through and tear through them. So it's been interesting. I've only got to go off a couple of times in testing, but it has been a ton of fun to play with. I'm not going to lie. So, the full list. Of course, we're going to start with the Grimination. I think he is one of the all-stars from the zombies in period. 1/1 with a first strike and a mass whenever he dies. Samut Sprint. One of those methods that you're going to try to use to get the Dreadhorde Arcanist bigger than he is, than the 1/3 that he is. It gives him a target creature gets +2/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Shock, of course, to handle some of those issues, and of course, an easy target to pull out of the graveyard with the Arcanist. Essence Capture. So another way that you could potentially get his power above 1 is countering a target creature spell that's coming down and then bump him up by 1. So ideally that's where we're going to go. Any deck that has blue, I have to put Lazotep Plating on. I've been having way too much fun with this card. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. It is better than Blossoming Defense by a long shot, and it leaves a 1/1 zombie at minimum behind, although there's enough mass in the deck to be able to just create a bigger zombie that you already have. We do have to run a couple of counter spells in there just to make sure that we're not getting overrun, because the deck does run a little bit slow, so a couple of negates, a couple of quenches in there as well. The Dreadhorde Arcanist we've already covered, lightning strikes for bigger creatures, and again, another good target for him to pull out of the graveyard whenever he attacks. The Aven Eternal, I like this flying zombie, I really do. For 3 mana, it is a 2/2 flyer and it amasses 1, so it's basically putting 3 power on the board, 2 of which is flying, for 3 mana. Fantastic. Crush Dissent, I've seen this so many times. Counters target spell unless a controller plays 2. So this is like draft chaff. Like normally this is the low end counter spells you would use, but I like the amass trigger, and even if they do end up paying the 2 or paying the 2 to prevent this from happening, the amass still happens. So you're still at minimum leaving a 2/2 body behind, or of course getting that amassed zombie army token larger. Dreadhorde Twins is just huge because of course it comes in, it creates a 2/2 token, and all of your zombies have trample, and of course there's quite a few. The mana base, relatively simple: 7 islands, 7 mountains, 4 steam vents, 4 sulfur falls. Let's go play some games with it. So my intention following this video is I have a Patreon and a good friend, Sean, who is going to hop on with me hopefully sometime tomorrow, and we're going to sit down and work on the Grixis zombie list. I have played some test games. I think I've got a list that I kind of like, but he is a much better Magic player than I am, and he can kind of help me evaluate the list and show me what I'm doing wrong before I show it to all of you. So you're going to get a chance to see me play against him a few games in a Patreon challenge game. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. 1 of each mana, no creatures until 4. A little scary, but let's go with it. So we are going to drop the red man and keep Shock stood up, in case we get a Pteramander or something of the like. Drowned Secrets. Ooh. This should be interesting if I get the Arcanist, because anything he's putting into the graveyard is just going to fuel me. So we're just going to go ahead and keep going. As long as he doesn't put the Arcanist in the graveyard, because there are only 2 in the deck. No, we're not going to let that happen. So no Arcanist in the table. Good. Just keep going. Another Drowned Secrets. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, no Arcanist code. He looks like he's trying to mill me out, which is the whole purpose behind this deck. That'll work. We'll go for a Grim Initiate. That works for me. See how much damage we can start putting through here in a moment. Because his whole idea is mill. Normally they don't have a ton of... Oh. That's okay. We've got an answer for him. He only comes down with... Yeah, he comes down with 5. So that is a bugger. Yeah, he's gonna have to go away. Because he just exiled all those cards. No sir, I don't like it.
My dreams.
Although I guess I could have saved that and attacked with the initiate. That would have worked too. He is burning through a lot of my library though. This is a good deck. I like him in this deck. I think there is some legs to this. Especially with the multiple Drowned Secrets. How many am I down to? 33. Yeah, he's chewed through quite a bit of my deck. Did he get to the Arcanist yet?
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
It doesn't look like it. No.
With thoughtfulness before action.
So I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. I'm going to go ahead and shock this and then kill it next turn.
You could use some training. I have
And we'll
reached
wait.
my limit.
I do have Crush Dissent in here. So the next thing he casts is going to counter that. Give me a 2/2 zombie in return. He is still milling through quite a bit. Yeah, I've got to start putting some damage into him. Because he is chewing through my deck. Very nice. He's slowly but surely getting there. The question becomes, can I outrun him? I might be able to pull this off. Is it next turn? Yep. So he is going to hold on to that. Oh, he's just going to keep nailing these. Yep. This is going to be a problem. Oh, my goodness. This whole deck built around mill. This is probably the right way to do it, really. And he's just going to prevent me from continuously... Yep. And exile all those. Sure. Go ahead and do that. That's fun. Oh, he just exiled everything. Oh, the one thing that I wanted to have happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and take him out. Sure. Wish I'd had that earlier.
This is difficult to digest.
So sure, he is going to return all of those, but I still have stuff on the table. Powered Stone. Uh-oh, looks like we're running out of gas, my friend. Sure. How much? Oh, I might be able to pull this off still. Ah, there went the other Arcanist. Yeah, I'm down to 4 cards. He's totally got this. He casts one spell. Just one spell. And I've got 4 cards left. It's milled done right. I'll give him full credit on that one. Sure. And that is going to do it right there. He has milled me out. Valid win condition, and they do have the cards now, especially with that new Planeswalker. He is amazing in this one. All right, let's go ahead and try another one. Hopefully, a more straight up fight kind of deck. Tried my best, but man, couldn't hold off. Those double drown secrets, huge, to get those down early. All blue. I have no red. Sure. I've got enough counter spells that hopefully I can keep myself alive while I'm drawing cards in. Oh goody, control. This should be fun. Is this another mill deck? My goodness, what am I doing to get all the... There's all the red land that I needed. That would have been nice. Nope. See if we can get him to tap down on his cards here. Get all the stuff out of his hand. Since I'm only going to get blue, apparently. Probably should have used Essence Capture on that instead. That's okay. I still need the 4 to hold up that, so we're just going to let this one go. What's he got? What's he got? Nothing. That's okay. Neither do I. As I have no red mana. Ooh, Blast Zone. Love this card. I've got all the counters I want. Yeah, I can probably try to put this down, because he's going to try to counter this, and I can at least attempt to negate it. Pull some of those counters out of his hand. What's he got? Let's try to negate it. Ho ho, maybe. Ho ho, it got through. If I had red mana right now, holy cow. No, I'm gonna hold. Slowly but surely peck away at him now. Again, I had another creature that I could have used Essence Capture on and chose not to. What it is going to do is it's going to tap him down, and it's going to allow me to get Dreadhorde Arcanist out. Because luckily enough for me, I ended up getting it. No, I think he doesn't have Trample, he just has Vigilance. So I'm just going to continue to hit him. How do I work this? Give it to the Dreadhorde Arcanist. The funny part is when it hits the I was gonna say, when it hits the table, I'm gonna have a lightning strike to be able to take it off the table. What do I have in here? I have another lightning strike in here. I can actually handle him. Yeah, I think it might be worth it. Oh, boo. Who still plays that? I have my Lazotep Plating in there to counter that too. Let's get some mountains, please. Thank you. Here, he can have it to the face. It's not going to do me any good now. He is tapped down, so now's the time to do stuff. That really kills me, because I have the card to counter that whole thing. Sure. I'm just going to keep feeding you creatures. If I hadn't gotten Settled the Wreckage, my goodness, that would have been so nice. Now I'm going to get all the mana. I can see a future where I get through this. It's grim, but I can see it. Just having that flying zombie, and that's probably what's going to win me the game. Mana Geode. Cool card. Love the artwork on it, too. Because each of these, when it dies, is going to create a 1/1, which I can keep feeding to this 6/6 so he can just continuously attack into. So I have like 4 turns that I can continuously push through on this. So sure, he can go ahead and kill this one. Yeah, you're going to have to go through 4 creatures to be able to pull this off. Make it 6. No. Not all. Just a couple. So he's got to go through 6 creatures, and I think unless he lays down something heavier... That's pretty heavy. That'll work. The 1/1 flyers are going to be a pain. And I'll just let him continuously roll through all of my amassed creatures. Look at all the mana we have. It's going to be a slow burn through this deck, but it is possible. Because for a control deck, he does not have... Yeah, you don't want to do that. Ho ho ho. Can do it now twice as fast. Pull those back. No, no, no. I want my little buddy back there to go ahead and continue to fight through those. So next turn, at the end of his turn, he still might have a Settle the Wreckage. I don't want to get too cocky. That's what we were waiting for. He does have a 1/1 flyer in play now, but luckily I'm still ahead with my flyers. Nice. Very nice. That's going to be a problem that I don't know that I have an answer for. Yeah, a 4/8 double strike, vigilance, trample, all of the goodies that he comes with, I don't know that I have an answer for. Not if all I'm getting is mana. That's a shame. I thought we had this. How do we handle this? We're definitely taking the damage from that, and then it's just going to sit there. Is it worth it to lose one of these to push damage through? I think so. Because he can block one here, he can block one here. One's going to survive. He is tapped down. So now all I need is a little bit of luck here. Because that's 8 damage sitting right there in my face. That is going to hurt. Oh. Oh. He's going to return the amass token. Yep. Now we're in some trouble. We are in some trouble here. And I don't know that unless I pull a shock or a lightning strike, which could happen. Not what I needed. Unfortunately, we'll call good game on this one. Darn, that's disappointing. Nobody runs him. I honestly thought we had this one. Alright, we're going to try to get one win. We are going to try to get one win out of this deck. Just keep getting all the control. Neither one of those solutions works for me. This is my last ditch effort here. Because the 1/1 token can block out here. I can block out over here. I'm still taking 4 damage. But maybe. Just maybe. Oh no, that's right. He has trample. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh well, one more shot. One more shot at this. I think we can do this. I think we can squeeze a win out with this. I won every game I warmed up with as I was crafting this deck. I won every game I played with it. So that is such a shame. Because what ends up happening is you get the Arcanist out early, and then you're just pulling, and then you're bumping him up in counters. Ooh, see, this might work out, potentially. Ooh, he's mulligan down. Down to 6. We shall say hello. Mono black. Is it going to be my dear old friend zombies? Ooh, Fountain of Renewal. This is probably a vampire deck. So the trick here is to cast this on him first as he goes in. Legion Lieutenant. Ooh, got two of them. Ooh. Yeah, I'll survive. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he... I'll bait him in. Nope, he's not going to take it. Alright, we'll kill the Legion Lieutenant then. We'll save that spell for next turn. Getting 2 Arcanists down is going to be pretty crazy because I'll be able to start pulling all these spells out of my graveyard. Mortify would be my guess. If he's got something now, it's probably Mortify. Or he quits! One or the other. See, I told you we'd get a win out of this one. Alright, we'll try another real game. One more real game. Not sure why he gave up on that one. I mean, we were not in a strong position at that point. I mean, I had enough spells that I could have gone through and done some damage with it, but maybe. If he had Legion Lieutenant in his hand and he cast it out early, that means he had other vampires in his hand, so I'm not sure what he was going for there. But he probably saw the Dreadhorde Arcanist coming in. No red mana. All good cards. Look at this, the combo right here. I'm going to hang on to it and pray for a mountain. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Guardian Angel. Guardian 21 Angel. Is certainly taking his or her time in determining whether or not they like or dislike their hand. And we shall say hello. I said we'd say hello. Ooh, mono blue. Okay, look at all of the counter spells we got here, and no red mana to speak of. Just one red mana would have been great. Nope, no red mana? Awesome, thanks. No mana at all? Cool. No, not gonna let him cast creatures. One red mana would be amazing right now. There we go, and I'm willing to pay the life for it. Oh, I think we need to wait. Because I need to be able to counter anything that comes in. I think I'm just going to lightning strike that. Come on. Very nice. Very nice. Very well played. Right, so now we're going to go Dreadhorde Arcanist and still have the blue mana to cast Essence Captures. And let the games begin. Nope. Sure. Watch this. Lightning Strike. I probably could have put those on it too. I think I'm going to save that for next turn. Essence Capture. Now it's a 3/5. Alright, that's a legitimate win because he gets super frustrated on that one. Because now all of those essence captures I can pull out and capture anything else. Well, I think you only get to keep it until the effect of his goes through. So in any case, I hope you enjoyed this one. Izzet Zombies is coming up next, so you're going to see something different, a different kind of video that I'm not used to doing. I'm going to have a construction build with a Patreon, so it's going to be the Patreon challenge with my good friend Sean, and he's going to sit down and show me how bad I am at Magic and building zombie decks. So do hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. Let me know how you would do Izzet Zombies in the comments down below. Super helpful. And if you are so inclined, there is also a Patreon as well. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.